Welcome everybody to Sea of Thieves Rush. We are playing the mini game of my own devising. It's basically leave the outpost immediately, boots in the sand, and see what you can get to hand in. And it's a timed game. We've got a little bit more time this morning. I'll kind of set up here at home has changed, so I can squeak a few more minutes out in the morning to get the rush in, which is good. So I might have to change my start times. Alright, so out. We're not even going to look to see what clouds are in the sky. We're going to pick an island. I'm going to go over there because of the storm over that side. It's all about making the right decisions and making the most of your time. And that's a close one, but I made it. So we are straightening up and getting the sails squared away. Okay, it's got to be over this way. Now the whole point of the rush is to get your skills honed for Sea of Thieves, and it's actually a good practice for Arena, but it's also a way to say I can play Sea of Thieves in a really short time. Now what I'm seeing is I got a seapost nearby, which is great. If I find any shipwrecks, then it could be a rush to the seapost. I don't see any Reaper's chests, so it's not going to be a Reaper's rush unless one pops up in the next few seconds close by. Which is possible, because I've spawned in and then I see stuff kind of pop up seconds later. So it seems to be that the Reaper's chests have something to do with spawning rate on the server. Or so it seems. Okay, so we've got this island, boots in the sand. We've got the potential of going to that island. There might be a shipwreck. There is fog, which I like to try and avoid. So we'll see how it goes. We'll down sails here. I've got a headwind, which is kind of annoying. So I might turn and try and go to that island and then see what we can do. It might be a hunter's rush today. I might be killing some animals. Seeing if we can get things for the hunters, because I'm doing really well. A friend of mine's on 30 and I'm on 29, and I just like to be ahead of him next time we play and kind of say, hey, I'm a 31. So it's kind of a bit of a competitive streak of mine. Alright, so in we come. I might just anchor down. Sloop anchoring is so fast that it really can just be worthwhile. Just anchoring. So nobody on the server that I'm seeing yet. All's quiet. Something glowy over there, which is good. No, nothing glowy in the water. I'd like to do a quick check. Hey Ruby, how you doing? Ruby Splashtail over there. So okay, so we have a empty fruit crate that never has anything in it. We have a mermaid statue. And what the heck is that? Oh, a receptacle. What's the statue? Is it a blue one? Let's see. Sounds like it's over the ridge here. I'm not seeing it. Oh, it's a red one. There's no way I'm doing a red one. That'll just take too long. So, oh. Just haven't got time for you. Ain't nobody got time for that. Right? Alright, so we have something to hand in. So I could just go back to the outpost and call it done, but the whole point of the rush is to maximize your time as well. So, I've still got 40 minutes on the clock. I really don't want to just turn around and go back in and say I'm done. That's just too easy. So let's see where else I can go. That place over there looks like a good place to go. There's no fog yet. Crosswind. This will give me a headwind, but I could even go to the fort or to yeah, that place over there. See, that's too close to the mist for my liking. Oh, it's a headwind. Shouldn't take too long though. I can turn it a little bit this way and get some in the sails here. So it's back to school week, and things are going well. Hope your kids had a good time. First day at school. Usually it's a shorter day for most. So I had an early pickup with Ethan, and he came out all smiles. And this morning he was in a really chipper mood too. Made his bunk bed last night. Oh man, that thing killed me. Trying to make a bunk bed. I ended work at about 4:45, and I was still making the bunk bed at about 9. Just like putting the ladder together, and it took ages. Now, in hindsight, I should have got an Allen key kind of mounted in the drill. There's a drill bit, and it would have been probably a lot quicker. And I should have had more help, but unfortunately Mum was in and out and trying to kind of do dinner and stuff, so she wasn't there to help me. So there's me holding 2 things and trying to get the Allen keys in and turn them, and at an angle because we didn't have enough space in the room to build the top part of the bunk, so we kind of had it half on the bottom part. It was a bit of a gong show, but we got it together, and he was really enjoying it. And I just need to go cinch some of the Allen key things, just tighten them up probably tonight. Okay, so we have pigs, bouncy boat, 1 shot on a pig and a couple of sword cuts should be enough. Yeah. Oh no, you made it. Get out of the way, I'm trying to get a pig. Wow, I shot him, he's super pig. He's still squealing, but he's dead. It's funny. He's squealing, but he's dead. Dead bacon still squeals. Okay, there's nothing else here. I'm gonna dive under the water, look for shinies. No, rubies. Ruby. That's one thing I haven't seen in the game. There's the red gems, but they don't refer to them as rubies. I don't think. What is that? Is that a ship? No. Okay, I am moving on. Another thing with the rush, you don't need to spend too much time at any location. Yeah, the beach is a little high. Drag the bottom of my ship across it. Let's see where the hole is, because sometimes they appear in the weirdest spots. It's not on the top deck. Oh, that one's okay. Like you can get hit by a cannonball on the left and the hole will be on the right. It's the weirdest stuff. So I've got my Wonder Woman cup. Ooh. Coffee's cold. It's actually the wife's coffee because she didn't drink it, and I thought I'll just top it up and finish it off. But yeah, it's not the best. She likes this espresso stuff, which is really strong. And she makes regular coffee, but with espresso beans, and she likes thick coffee. I'll put molasses in coffee. I like that, like a dark molasses. Oh look, I'm not focusing. This island gives me a lot of ground to cover. I would like to have more stuff. Just a receptacle for the amount of islands I've been to is kind of poor. Okay, gonna come around. Hard turn. Anchor down. The sail got wind. Damn. Ah, well. Mend a few holes. Well, that's good. I'm turned around anyway, so didn't want to be stuck in this wreck, but that's fine. I'll just... Let's just do a sprint down the beach. Out pigs. It's looking like it's not going to be a hunter's rush. Let's do this. Yeah, nothing there. Hey, looks like we got a viewer. Thanks for stopping by. This is Sea of Thieves Rush. So what I'm doing is I get out of the outpost, get boots in the sand on another island, find something to hand in, and get it handed in the time allowed. Now I can choose to extend my rush and to get more items, which I'm doing right now, because I got a little bit more time this morning. So thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope your day's going well. How's back to school affecting you? Are you going to school, or are you happy that your kids are at school, or are you happy just to lurk? That's all good. I don't care. Well, I do care, but I don't care if you just want to lurk. That's all good. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, and by the time I get back to the stove over here, I was thinking I could time it right, but oh, look at that. I think I did. Yeah, I timed it okay. Nothing over here. There is that weird little cave over here. Sometimes has something in. Come on. It's all about speed and making the most of your time. Yeah, no, nothing here except for a explodey barrel. What if I can put that up there? I won't let me drop it on him. Would have been funny. Okay, I am gonna get this back to the ship. I kinda would like to run into some PvP, but the server seems empty. Oh, hello. Hope you don't sword strike me. Go hunting. Hunting with a barrel is a bit extreme, but you know, I've done it. If you get it in the right place where chickens spawn in, and then kind of cannon yourself, get the mermaid, come back. The chickens tend to appear right in the same spot, and then you just shoot it, and you can get all the chickens in one go. Hopefully I can try that out for you and show you. So let's see if I can find a chicken spawn-in point right by the boat. No, the snakes, they move slow as molasses, so. Yeah, nothing here. Okay, another island. Let's go on to the next. Good, the Schofielt's up. That means I'm safe. So we can move off and not fear the Kraken. Haven't seen any Reaper's chests. I would like to still go for a Reaper's chest if there was one in the air, but Not seeing anything. No. Just whiz around the map. No Reapers. Nothing in the raw. Alright. Let's boot on out of here. So I'm using multi-stream IO to do the stream. It's doing some weird glitchy things, but right now I'm liking it just because it allows me to stream to multiple platforms. And yeah, I think it's in the long run it's gonna work itself out. They're gonna get better servers, and you know things are just gonna improve. Hopefully they can scale their systems up to the demand. See, I'm getting a red showing up on my little stream indicator, which is never a good sign, but hopefully you guys are still there and still watching and things are all good. So I can see Galleon's grave off into the distance. I just want to make sure I haven't been this way already, because it's kind of feeling like I'm going back to where I've already come from. So let's, which isn't sometimes a bad thing, because things can spawn in again that weren't there before. But I'm gonna switch it up, go over here. Got 28 minutes left on the clock, which is crazy because I started a little bit early, and it's really maximized my my time. I would usually be kind of getting scared and getting back to an outpost by now, but or somewhere to hand in. But right now things are looking good. 28 minutes on the clock. Start work at 8:30, so we're all good. We're on time. Congratulations to Thistle Kisser. That's my wife. She has got a new job, and I'm really excited for her. She does watch the stream, so sometimes the recording. With the stopping distance of a sloop, if you time it right, it's worthwhile going for these extra little bits. A second barrel. You can now harpoon barrels, which is sweet. I got a chest and another 4 barrels. Let's see if there's hunter stuff. Oh, there is. There's swordfish. Ooh, pineapples. Shame you can't sell pineapples. The hunter's guys should buy pineapples just because of the ability to cook meats with pineapple, like ham and pineapple pizzas and stuff. So they should buy pineapples, in my opinion. So I haven't seen much this morning on Twitter and stuff. Usually I try and look at some of it and incorporate some of that in my banter. But to be honest, my phone's been dead. Really haven't been on the ball. It's okay. It's been a tough return back to school because there's been a lot of things that needed to be done. Excuse me for yawning. I'm sorry. Whole new routine, so things are all a bit new and different. Yeah, Ethan's back to school was great. He came out smiling, and that's always a big thing when you got a kid on the spectrum, on the autism spectrum, and that's why we're called Spectrum Gamer, is to raise awareness for high functioning autism. When you have a kid on the spectrum, you really can't predict how he's going to react to any given day. You need to just know the way he thinks and the way he expects things to happen. Which is always subject to change. So it really can be hard to to do good, but I think he was pretty happy with school. Although he still tells us he hates school, he's not resisting going so much, and I think he likes parts of school. Because he's saying to me, "Can I pick him up after certain things that he likes to do in the morning?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't think I can pick you up early. I'll see what my work says about it." And it's like, I won't be picking him up early. It really is not something I can do, and should do and encourage. But I can. I'm like, yeah, I'll see, but I don't think work will let me go. And I left it at that. You know, work can be a scapegoat for many things. But the wife's work is going to be bringing in a reasonable amount of money if she gets regular hours. So that's going to be so much better for us. Yeah. So if you like what you see and you like what we do, SpectrumGamer.com should have all of the videos when they drop, so you can subscribe to its RSS feed and get those notifications right into your favorite RSS feed application. So that'll work for you. You can also just hit us up on YouTube and turn that notification bell on. We're streaming to Mixer. We're streaming to Twitch as well. Spectrum Gamer ET, I think, is what we are on Twitch. Yeah, we're pretty much all over the place. You can find a lot to do with me by looking for Rob T in BC. If you're interested in just the Sea of Thieves Rush content, then hashtag SOT Rush, and Google now supporting hashtags, and we're all over Twitter, so you'll find us easily if you search for that as well. So yeah, thanks for stopping by and checking out the video. If you're watching the recording, thank you. Do appreciate every little piece of support we can get to raise awareness for high functioning autism in the gaming community, which people with high functioning autism just really do gravitate towards games, because games have structure. Even an open world game like this, it still has structure in its mechanics, and so, you know, it's a game that, oh wow, I'm using objects as brakes today. I'm really not stopping as well as I could. I think it's because I'm talking a lot, and I do that. So that's something to expect with me, is me to ramble on. A lot of people like my accent through work, so I thought, you know, people wouldn't mind. I have quite a popular voice. People phone up and like, "Oh, you're the English guy." It's like, "Oh yeah." No, you're not having that. You can have that. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I wonder what that's gonna do for my hunters. My ship turned right around. Look at that. That's awesome. Right around towards a rock. That's not so awesome. Bit of a pinball wizard today when it comes to ships. Bouncing off everything I can. 21 minutes left on the clock. What is going on? I'm not used to having so much time on my hands. I haven't seen a shipwreck, which surprises the heck out of me. Shipwrecks seem to be fairly close to seapost too, which I don't know whether there's a reason for that, but it's always nice to have a shipwreck you can boot over to and get all the hunter's stuff, and then boot back to the shipwreck. Do a bit of fishing and kind of back and forth between seapost shipwreck, and a little bit of fishing in between, just to allow things to respawn. You can do okay by it. And if you get the try, you get you get 2 shipwrecks and a seapost. It's a win-win. You can just scoot your way to all of them. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I've got 20 minutes left. I'm going to poodle off to the outpost, get this stuff handed in. I got 3 things. And then I'm going to see if I can get into some trouble. Because trouble is always fun when you're playing on a stream. People like to see the old PvP. And but I'm not seeing anyone around, so I'm wondering if I might just scuttle and end up on the other side of the map. But first off, I got to get these in without getting stymied. So, you know, plans can change. Open world, things can just emerge and take you by surprise. Like I could have someone spawn in as I'm coming into the outpost. That's happened. Usually if that happens though, it takes them a while to actually load into the game and get onto the ships. It's not a quick spawn in and they're there kind of thing. If they were on the 1X, it might be. You know, they might just spawn in and be on the Xbox One X, or on a fast gaming PC. They might be able to get in and just be there and ready to go. But just check in my stream health and my chat here. I've got 3 screens, which is kind of nice. I now put the chat on the right. That way I'm not craning my head right to the side and looking like I'm ignoring you guys, because I'm really not. I'm going to have to watch through a few of my streams, I think, and see what the stream health is like. I'm not liking the whole red indicator I'm getting right now. I have a feeling that might be Facebook that's giving me that trouble. Alright, spices. What? I was nowhere near the dock. Don't give me that. I'll check for leaks now. It sounds like I popped a plank. Yeah, there's something going on. There it is. Just a little one. 'Tis but a flesh wound. So we have big old box, cardboard box in the hallway, and the cats are having a good old time with that. It had the bed in it, so they're loving that. Keep hearing noises. I'm just putting it down to being them. Okay, 16 minutes on the clock, and we are rushing to hand in a few things and beat the storm and get out of here. A mysterious vessel. So I'm interested to see what the September 11th update is going to be. It's got smuggling something. It's got, I can't remember. But sounds interesting. There's going to be pets in that update too. So that means there's going to be microtransactions, because pets are going to be purchasable. Hopefully the store implementation works really well, because that's, you know, that could be quite upsetting for a lot of people if the store and real money becomes an issue. You know, things not going well. But yeah, it looks interesting. They've just played the final tall tale in the dev stream, which was okay. They just managed to sneak it all in the time allotted, which really surprised me they were able to do it. It was a good stream. I thought it was pretty good. A few things I learnt to do a little differently with the traps. There was a spike trap with 2 swinging pieces of wood, and they timed it and ran straight through and jumped in the middle, and that wasn't how I learned how to get across that trap. I was going to scuttle, wasn't I? Let me do this. Settings. No, let me go. My crew, scuttle ship. See where we end up. But yeah, they just ran and timed it and jumped in the middle and made it right through. And I learnt to do it where you run to the side and then you jump and you get to the other side, and then you avoid the swinging log, and kind of I did a Z pattern getting through it. And they were just jumping over the middle. So it gave me a few pointers and things I could do. Okay, I'm looking for the mermaid now. 14 minutes on the clock. I got time to get in trouble. I forgot I had explosive barrels. So they're going to float up. I rarely hand in explosive barrels. Come on, where are you, mermaid? The ship takes a while to disappear when you scuttle. Oh, of course the mermaid comes up right over there. Swim this way, see if I can get it to come up. Come on, where are you? Did I see you? No. Oh, come on. It's taking longer than I like. There we go. Hopefully it sends me to the other Snuggler's Bay or something. Somewhere completely different. Probably find I spawned right back into this outpost. Galleon's grave, that would be crazy. Hey, somewhere different. This looks like... oh, Devil's Ridge? Harpoon rowboat, somebody over there, NPC. The whole point is I wanted to get into some trouble, but if there's a shipwreck or some barrels or something I can get into, no. Might just be a case that the stream just fizzles out. Let's go. Head towards the skull fort and hopefully pick somebody up on the way. Of course it's a headwind. Skull fort's way out. See if we can get a crosswind instead. There we go. Not seeing anyone on the horizon. Really didn't put me in a place that was active. Oh well. So thanks to all the follows and subscribers recently. The channel is growing really well on YouTube, and starting to get some views on content that I personally didn't think was the best content, but seems to be getting a lot of hits, and it might be because of the type of content. So I might be reinventing the channel a little bit and changing some of the things I put up. It's always I always am interested in what viewers want. So you know, if there's something you want me specifically to do, let me know. I try and follow trends and things that are happening, like new games on Steam, new games that are Kickstarters. Actually, what I should do is set up some Google alerts, so that I get stuff in my mailbox that I can just go look at and see what research and see what's new and what's coming and what people might be interested in. Yeah, nobody around. So I actually think I'm gonna end out the stream a little early, and I'm gonna do my usual little thing that I do on the stream to say goodbye. Ooh, don't jump off the ship. No, that's not it. It's a bit of this. Tra-la-la boomsie, tra-la-la boomsie, tra-la-la boomsie, tra-la-la boomsie. Alright everybody, it's been grand. It's been quite a quiet one. I don't think I'm going to make any traffic on